My name is Trigonis. I'm Vice President of the Tornado Class Association, and I'm coming from Greece. I'm sailing the Tornado for 5 years, since 2005, and I made unfortunately only one Olympic campaign. I'm here to explain you some, to say to you some useful things about setting up the Tornado in different wind conditions. Some of the most important things is first to tie up the boat correctly, lay the beams and the hulls, tie the beams and the hulls in the right position. Always when you tie the beams on the boat, you need to put a lot of grease and clean the threads, so you will not destroy the helicoil on the hull. The second thing is to attach the trampoline, which is really important because the trampoline is keeping the boat together, so you need to tie it really hard. And also another thing that you have to take in mind is that you need to center it up correctly, so the mast rotation will be always in the middle. Then, as long as everything is okay and the boat is set up, we will follow some, let's say, standard procedures of how we rig our boat and how we tune our rig actually. We use a tension meter, which is loose and go. We use with this tension meter 27 on the shrouds tension, and we use with this tension meter 38 tension on the D wires. Normally we measure also our rake, and the way we do it on trapeze wire. If it's short, because somebody are using only a single line, I have an adjusted one. You just add a piece of rope on the hook, and you come here in front where the wires of the forestay are attached. You pull so it's straight, and then you go down. Now you won't see the actual rake because we don't have rig tension on our boat. You go back and you see where the point is looking in your boat. Normally the rake we use is somewhere here in the corner and around 2 centimeters behind the corner. For heavier crews you can have it exactly in the corner, maybe a little bit more in front. For lighter crews you can go further back if you want, which will help a lot the lighter crews. If you want to, let's say, increase or decrease the mast rake, there is also, you can do it by adjusting the screw in front of the forestay, by releasing the knot down here. The whole rig goes backwards. That means that you are throwing the mast further back, the mast rake goes further back. If you pull a little bit more, if you tie more the knot here, then the whole rig is coming more in front. Another important issue is the bend of the mast. Normally what we do, which I can't show you now, we put a string in the edges of the spreaders, on the wire actually, and we measure with a meter how deep the bend of the mast. Normally what we use is 50 centimeters depth there, which is standard for most of the years we are sailing. We haven't changed it so much all these years. Actually, the setup we use is quite standard all these years, and we haven't changed a lot. Then the most important thing for the boat is the downhaul and the buttons. You see here in our boom we have several different buttons. One side, these are the hard ones for the strong wind, these are the medium ones, and the really light ones for the light and medium winds. So depends on the weather conditions. We are changing the top 3 buttons on the Jeep and on the mainsail also. We have always in the pocket. You see here we have another 3 buttons for the Jeep, so we can adjust the buttons and make the boat easier to handle in all kind of conditions. Another thing that we do is we have a spanner with us always, because we adjust also, especially when it's windy, the dig wire tension. As long the wind is nice and comfortable and we are double trapezing, you don't need to think about this so much. But as long the wind is increasing, then I think for lighter crews especially, you need to put a little bit more tension. There is the knot underneath the mast, everybody knows that. So you put the spanner underneath and you're pulling on the right hand side, you are releasing on the left hand side. This will help you especially lighter crews in strong breeze, because this will give, let's say, the mast the ability, when you pull the main sheet more, to flatten the sail and go faster and easier in front. These are the basic things that we normally do. We measure, as I said in the beginning, the tension on the shrouds, which is 27 with loose and go tension gauge. Then we measure the dig wires, we measure the rake, and we put it where I told you we did that. And then the rest of the thing, the rest of the job is happening with the buttons and the downhaul, which is downhaul is the most important system of the boat and makes a huge difference in all kind of conditions, from light to really strong wind.